The following is a segment from the television series In Search of the Divine, produced by the Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet, St. Paul Province. For more information, visit www.insearchofthedivine.org.
That I often use is it's called gouache, but it's really a tempera, like what the kids use, only more expensive. And so I frequently use that, and I like the flatness of it. And sometimes I combine it with a colored pencil. It brings out the brilliance.
What is it about some people who, when you're around them, you just feel yourself slowing down?
When I'm going to do something, it takes a long incubation period, often, sometimes weeks, sometimes months, and sometimes more than that. Sometimes it'll be some years.
Sister Ansgar Holmberg's relaxed energy makes me feel like even breathing is a little, easier.
And so it's like somebody sitting here on my shoulder saying, this is what you do now, this is what you do. Or your hand just does it, and you get kind of surprised that it's doing that.
Some call her work art of the heart. It's colorful, fun, reverent, and insightful.
Some of the things that I do are pieces from Scripture that have caught my attention, or sometimes it's something that somebody has said, like in a talk, for instance. That catches my imagination, so I try to put that down. When 9/11 happened and everybody was talking about that, and then one of our sisters at a meeting used the phrase, a great migration of souls, and that was such a positive turn. It was something that happened, but it wasn't just something that happened, but it happened within a greater whole, that all these people who died, who were killed, were part of the universe, were part of the divine, and that they, coming from the divine in the first place, they moved back into the divine, even though they'd never left the divine, because we are in the divine.
When I talk with Ansgar, I get the feeling that she finds the divine in just about everything.
I'll tell you something I saw the other day. I was getting out of the car at Carondelet Center, and there's this big, huge, probably 200-year-old cottonwood tree, with most of its leaves gone, maybe just a few thousand left. And the sun was in the southwest low, and it shone on that through those tree branches, and it could only show through those tree branches because there were so many of the leaves missing. So it was almost naked, but there were still these few thousand leaves left. And cottonwood, I think it's a cottonwood leaves have a long stem so that when the wind blows, they spin. And the sun caught the leaves, and they all sparkled like diamonds. It was just a mass of diamonds, this tree. And there was something so much of the divine in that there was this old tree with these, it was like electric sparks coming from each one of these as they trembled and as they twisted and turned. And it just glittered. It glittered like sequins or like diamonds that were being turned. But I'll never forget that. And I know that I always, whenever I consciously see a cottonwood tree, I'll remember that. And that's kind of like an image of the divine, that spark is in everything. Everything is a teacher if we let it be a teacher. So I see that art is a teacher. It's a real teacher for me.
Kind of makes me want to get out my paint by number set. Ever hear of Strasburg, North Dakota? It's the home of Mr. Lawrence Welk, winner of the Theodore Roosevelt Rough Rider Award. It's also the home of Hall of Famer Sister Rosalind Gefre.
Think life through, I just sort of do whatever comes. But I was taking care of my mother. Went home and took care of her 3 years, and I thought, well, I'm taking care of her. I'm not going to let my mind go to waste. And so I started taking a correspondence massage course. And the reason I did is because I had a massage. I had this internal chest pain, 12, 15 years. And I was in and out of hospitals. And they never found a reason why I couldn't sleep at night, why I walked the floor, why I had to sit up sleeping. And just for no reason whatever, I had a massage. And I've slept every night since.
Today, when you hear about someone going to get a massage, you think nothing of it. But that wasn't the case when Sister Rosalind started her ministry.
So one day I was biking down. I didn't have a car, so I was living on my bicycle. And I saw this place, massage, whatever, parlor, whatever. And I went in and I thought, oh, that's great, I'm going to try a massage. When I said, I want this massage, and they said, oh, no massage here. I said, there on the board it says massage, not for you. I got very, very upset. I got so upset, and I thought to myself, I'm going to do something, I don't know what, but to let people know what massage really is. Because why advertise for massage when it really isn't? Well, it was an amazing thing that I had no idea how I would do it, except, I did start doing massage and then was closed down.
The Vice Squad's experience with massage as a spiritual experience was a bit different than what Sister Rosalind had in mind.
And I started to realize that people didn't think it was what I thought it was. And that disturbed me very, very badly. But massage is tremendously healing, caring, loving, prayerful. And so they opened the door for me. Mm-hmm. So I just feel, God is just so wonderful. It's like I had no idea how I changed the image of massage, but God knew how to do it, and there it is. Mm-hmm. And the tremendous publicity, so the press took over and did all the publicity of changing the image through massage.
Ah, yes, the divinely inspired press. Well, Sister did go on to open a place for therapeutic massage. Then another, and another. Somewhere along the line, the St. Paul Saints baseball team asked her to give massages at their ball games.
Well, that was another total open door. That massage got out very quickly, that it's not what the world thought it was.
Then there were more clinics, and before long, she was opening schools of massage.
No, I never wanted schools. I wanted one room for me only. But with that closed down, which I thought was a horrible thing, really was a blessing in disguise. Because people heard about massage, they started coming, having massages, and then they started calling if they can come to my massage school.
Today, she's got 5 schools throughout Minnesota and North Dakota. Then there's the foundation.
That's for caretakers.
Uh-huh. And the Hall of Fame.
Massage Hall of Fame.
But this story is about more than fame and fortune.
And I treasure people. One of the things that God has done for me, I really love people. I really love people. And I know I hug them and I smooch them and I do all these things, but it really comes from the heart. I always felt when I deal with you, whoever I'm dealing with, I'm dealing with the Lord, really. I was hungry, you gave me to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me to drink. I'm doing what I can with my heart and my hands. But Jesus, the healer.
So in the end, Sister Rosalind is probably a little closer to that divine Hall of Fame than most of us.
And of course, the reason is, if they can be saints, so can I.
Mm-hmm. And she's not talking baseball.
That's my aim in life, I guess I just want to serve the Lord with all my heart. Mm-hmm. So that's the walk.
Thanks for joining us today on In Search of the Divine. If you have questions or suggestions for us, please visit our website. Until next time, I'm Ann Thompson.